I was thinking about some of these things this morning while I was at the gym and thinking about teams and thinking about team players. And it's been something that's been going on in my mind the last couple months as I've been trying to put some things together. And I've come up with four essential combinations of what team players could be. And so this is just a disclaimer. It's a theory. I know there's a lot of them out there that are great. There's a lot, there's the otter and the lion and the beaver and the Labrador, and there's all these different analogies, but this is one that I've been working with and thinking about. And the first one of these four is giants. This is the type of player that is rare. These are superstars, the heroes, the heroines, the high capacity, highly talented players. Think of LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Mia Hamm, another excellent example. They are seemingly ordained by the heavens to be excellent and to be special. They are rare. This is the benefit of these individuals, is they are noticeable. You can see them from a mile away. You can see that over the period of their lifetime. The upside is they will win. The downside is that they will win at all costs sometimes. And so you might not look at people in your organization as a Kobe Bryant, as a Michael Jordan, as a Mia Hamm, but you should. Just because they wear a suit in your business, or if you're in a nonprofit organization, maybe they wear a cool social justice t-shirt, doesn't mean they aren't a giant in their field or in their industry. Utilize those people, but make sure you surround them with these other types. Another type, second type, I call these the gopher. Like a gopher, but we call it in the construction industry, we used to call it a go-for, because they were just utility people that would do literally all that you asked them to do, but only what you asked them to do. So we would say, go for that hammer. And hopefully they would bring back the right hammer, much like Amelia Bedelia in that little children's book series would do literally anything you asked them to do, but they would do it very literally. Now, this can be frustrating for personalities like giants and visionaries, because giants want the gophers to see everything that needs to be done and to do it before they're asked. But that's not how gophers works. So they literally will go do everything you ask them to do, but only what you ask them to do. So when you ask for that hammer, hopefully they bring back the right hammer. With them, you need to be very detail oriented. You have to get into the minute details for them of what they need to do, what their task oriented job responsibility is. And the great thing is they will do it. They will multiply your hours. They'll multiply your work, because they will get into the weeds and in the details, things that giants don't want to stoop down to work on. So they can multiply your work hours for very minimal cost. Third type of player, I call these the gold, or the golden players. They're highly competent. They may be in a go-for position. They may be in a giant position, but they always go above and beyond. They carry with them the value system of the organization. Just recently, in fact, today, this kind of sparked this. I saw a custodian at my gym, and this is during the lunch hour, went and did a quick workout. And I know this guy, he's there all the time. He's been there since the gym opened. And he got there at 3:30 this morning for his job, worked all the way up till noon, worked out, was cleaning up, and on his way out, I know for a fact that he was off. He was heading home, and he sees a couple locker doors open, a couple towels on the floor, and it took less than a minute, closes the locker doors, picks up the towels, put them away, and takes off. He's golden. Here's why. He's maybe in the lowest position, but he carries the value of the organization, the values of the organization, as if he was running the place. Not everyone can be a golden player. Not everyone can be a golden player consistently. Sometimes it happens in seasons. Sometimes it happens in moments. But when it happens, you have to recognize it in those players and let them shine. The fourth type of personality. So we have giants, we have gophers, we have the golden players, and this fourth type is my absolute favorite type, because they're often overlooked, and they're the glue players. These are the teammates that keep the team and the organization together. They are people in your organization that where everybody else talks to them before they talk to you or talk to the leader. Like they are not the TMZ. They're not carrying all the gossip, but they're the ones that people are drawn to release to vent to. Why? They're safe. They're trusted. They're oftentimes upbeat. They keep things together. In the military, this would be a staff sergeant position, but they're often just competent enough to stay in the race, but rarely do they stand out. And this is why those glue players are essential, but often overlooked until they are leave or are let go, because they are hardly ever valued until they're gone. Sam Walker, great author for the Wall Street Journal, wrote a book called The Captain Class, and he doesn't explicitly talk about the glue players. He talks about the captains of the teams, but that's what they are. Not necessarily the superstars, but they are the glue that are holding all these things together. What do you think? Can you see those different type of players in your organization? How would you lean into them in your organization? How would you free them up if you were the coach or you were the general manager? How would you free them up and surround your giants with your golden players, your glue players, and your gopher players? What are you going to do to see your team succeed?